Hello, friends. Welcome or welcome back if you're a returning viewer. I'm so glad you came back, by the way, if you're a returning viewer. My name is Ashley, and this is For Dizzy Birds. On this channel, we use a zero based budget, cash stuffing, and fun savings challenges to help us meet our financial goals. And believe me, we've got some big goals. But first, we need to get out of debt. We're over here learning how to change our relationship with money and spending and how to take back control over our financial future. If that's content that interests you, please consider subscribing because we'd love to have you join us on our journey to becoming debt free. With that, let's get into today's video. Hey, y'all, hey! It's Tuesday and we have some fun stuff planned. Y'all ready? So, here's the plan for today's video. First, we're going to pull a convo card. We're getting to know each other, right? So, we're going to do that. And then we're going to start a brand new challenge category, perfect for low budgets. And then we will work on Turkey Box, the Thanksgiving Box Challenge, and Spooky Box. And finally, I have 3 fun new games I want to play. So, lots to do. Let's get to it. Starting with our conversation cards. So, we did this in our last video. I'm going to pull a card. I'm going to read the question. I'm going to try to answer it. And then I'm going to ask any of you that would like to share your answer to comment down below. So this one wants to know, what is your favorite way to spend a sunny day? Can I say in the shade? So if you can't tell, I am fairly pale complected. I'm not, the sun and I don't get along very well. So although I can appreciate sunny weather, I tend to stay out of the sun. But if I am out, you're probably going to find me at the lake and on a boat, preferably. So that I would believe is my favorite way to spend a sunny day. What's yours? Are you like me? Do you avoid the sun or do you love it? I'm very, very excited that fall is coming, or almost here, or here technically, in my world, because it tends to be a little less sunny and hot and a little more cool and crisp and cloudy. So my type of weather, really. All right, so you ready to get into our new challenge category? Awesome. Okay, we're calling this Tiny But Mighty. So I've been seeing other creators start playing with these tiny challenges, and I just think it's really great. I think it really illustrates the point that small steps are still steps in the right direction, right? Progress, no matter how big or small, is still progress. And these tiny challenges are a perfect way to show that the small amounts do really add up. So I went on a hunt. I went on a hunt for free tiny challenges, and boy, did I find them. Believe me, I have so many now that we are really going to have to work to use all of them, but we will. So I'm going to share with you what I found, and we're going to do it very similar to our mini Mondays. For now, we'll put these into 6 spaces. We will roll the dice and we will put our bills in there. Okay, so let's look at what we got. Let's look at what I found. So up first is this set of tinies from Bookish Mama Budgets. And oh my gosh, it's pink Halloween, you guys. They're so cute. All right, so they've 6 circles on each one. So I think we'll just keep it simple and do $1 per circle. And what we'll do is we'll keep all of these in the envelope together, and we'll consider the challenge completed once we've completed all of them. Okay, so that's Bookish Mama Budgets, and we'll do $1 a piece on that one. Okay, this set comes from Becca Budgets 777, and oh my gosh, y'all, I just recently discovered her channel. If you haven't watched Becca Budgets, so entertaining. I am just like enthralled when her videos come on. I don't know if it's because I feel a kinship to her her accent, being from the South myself, or what, but she's just very entertaining. So she has this set here. And I think we could probably do one a circle. We might not complete all 6 before we say we're done. So why don't we start by completing 3 and see how it goes? So there's Becca Budgets. This set comes from Frugality is Life. A very nice fall theme with the truck and the pumpkins in the forest. And we've got 6 there, so we'll do those as $1 a piece. Fantastic. Going to move this down here so that we have plenty of room. All right. Next up, I found this one from Party Planner Papery. I hope I'm saying that correctly. With these adorable fall girlies here. So we've got a set of 6 here at $1 a piece. We'd be looking at so wow. Brain 1836. Goodness gracious. So we'll see how it goes with that one, but I would like to keep it where we do all of them before we call it completed. Now, this one, I believe there was a couple in the set. These, again, are all freebies that I found after subscribing or looking around. Some are on their Ko-Fi shop, some are on their the Google Drive freebie link. You just have to look around, but do make sure you're subscribing and you're showing these folks some loves because these are great. You don't have to have freebies. It's just out of the kindness of their heart. So let's make sure that we are being grateful for those things. But you can find them. They're all over. So this is Girl Mama Budgets. And if we're going to keep things kind of even, we could do all of these as a higher number. And I think we will. I think we'll do $2 on this one. Well, let me get a little marker here so I don't forget that I said that I was going to do that as $2. All right. I'm going to keep them here in the little slot. And then this one I found as freebie from Spooky Budgets, Hot Ghoul Summer. And I think the same thing, except on this one, I might. I was kind of considering going ahead and rolling and see what we get, writing the numbers in, and that's how you would decide. So, what do we think about that? Good. I thought it was a great idea. Thanks. I just answered myself. I think that's when they say you should be concerned when you answer yourself. I feel like I'm talking to people because I am. I'm talking to you, but I also realize that in the moment I am not talking to another person, so it could be a little concerning. It was what we have to do, right? We have to talk to you as if you're there. So we'll roll all of these and see, and then we'll basically just complete it that way. So really, you can do these any way you want. If you want to do $1 each, if you want to go even lower, you can do the circles at 50 cents or a quarter, just whatever your budget allows. But these little ones allow for a really quick win, which will boost our motivation to keep going. So this one can end up being a pretty good sized challenge there. Hot Ghoul Summer. Cute. Okay, so this is the first time we've played, so they're in the order they're going to be in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And like the other times we played, we're going to switch out here. The other times we've played, this dice here will tell us which spot gets the cash. And speaking of, how much cash do we have? So we've got some buyback 5s back there. That's not part of our cash. I'm going to go ahead and count the money for you, and I will speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. That's supposed to be 40. Should we count again? We only sort ourselves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, and 40. $40. We did it right this time. So $40 for our first time playing Tiny but Mighty. So each time the dice rolls, we will put down 2 and we will see how it goes. Starting off with number 1, Bookish Mama Budgets. And another. I love playing these dice games like this. And I will admit, when I first started doing minis, or when I saw others doing minis, I really didn't buy into the whole like small thing. I wanted to do big things. I don't have time for the small things. But you know what? Everybody said these little amounts, they add up. They add up. So I gave it a try. And you know what? They're right. They add up. And before you know it, you have saved quite a bit of money. And all along, you got to have fun. You got to play short, quick win games. Get to chit chat like I'm doing right now, so that's fun. And saving is saving, right? There's so many fantastic creators out there offering amazing products, whether paid or free. There's just so many things out there to match your style, whatever that may be, and to help you have fun and to help support you reach your goals. Okay, the last one's going to number 3. All right, so we'll stack them up here, and then we will count them up and see what we got. I'll move our little dice tower here. All right, mostly gonna use these colors probably. We'll see what we got. All right, so for Hot Ghoul Summer against Spooky Budgets, we did a roll and save and predetermined 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So we can go ahead and take care of one of those 6s. Next time it might not be so lucky, right? And just like our minis, we're also going to keep our envelopes condensed by doing buyback 5s. So we have a total of 6 starting out Hot Ghoul Summer. I'm going to set these in here for now. I'm going to eventually get us a cute little binder set up. But that's coming down the road. Okay, so for fall vibes with Girl Mama Budgets, we said we were going to do each heart as $2. So we got exactly that. So we can cross off 1 heart. All right. And off to the races with that one. Girl Mama Budgets. Okay, so off to our first, what I officially call a tiny. We are going to do $1 per circle for these sets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So that means we're going to get to color in all 6 of these and 2 of another one. So that's how this works. All right. So we'll color in all 6, and I will fast forward through. All right, so we have colored in 8 now. So we've already finished one of the set and got to start on the next card. We're going to go ahead and do our buybacks 5s here. Total of $8 going into Party Planner Papery. All right. Moving on to Frugality is Life. We said $1 per circle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hey, guess what? That means we get to fill in a whole card. So I will do that really quick. All right. So 6 right off the gate, we are completing a whole card out of the force. That's what we mean by quick wins, right? Yes, we still have 3 more to go, but we actually completed this one. That's a good feeling. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 for buyback fives. And $6 going into Frugality is Life. Okay, moving on. Ooh, look, pumpkin pie. Do y'all like pumpkin pie? Do you? I love it. Absolutely love everything to do with pumpkin. I know it's not original, the whole pumpkin spice thing. I do like it though. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. These prop notes are great, but they do stick together, especially when they're brand new. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Okay. So for this set, again from Becca Budget 777, we are going to do $1 per. And since we have 6, that means we're going to be able to color in 6 here on our little witch card, little witch's hat. What's going on, Ashley? You're coloring outside of the lines. Get it together. Get it together. Guess I need to design some tinies. All right, did I do that right? Six circles colored in for $6. We're going to make sure we have 5. Do a buyback 5 here. All right, that's a very good fall vibe going. And I will fix these here after the video. No need to hold us up. We've got lots to do. All right, so wrapping up, our tinies will be our Bookish Mama budgets. We said $1 per. Let's see how much she got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. 12. So with 6 per, that means we can color in 2 full cards out of the set. Well on our way. We need pink. We can't do orange on the pink Halloween cards. It's just not a thing. All right, I'll speed it up. Okay, 2 really good wins there with $12 starting out the pack. We'll put those to the back. We're going to take $2 out here and see if we have 2 buyback 5s. We do, so I'm going to put $10 back over here. I need to have fall prop notes. So we're going to be putting a total of $12 back in here for this challenge. All right, so there we have it. We have completed our Tiny but Mighty session for the first week ever. So that's exciting. I will be sure to link all of the creators that have these freebies down below for you. So no worries there. Go check these ladies out. And if you haven't already subscribed to their channels, please be subscribing, be commenting, be supportive. They're all offering up out of the kindness of their heart these beautiful freebies, and we should definitely be supportive back. So we will put those away. Maybe by next time I'll have an awesome binder to put these in. Moving on. So last week was a catastrophe. There's no other way to say it. I had many unfortunate situations with filming last week. Mic issues, no sound, over and over again. It was frustrating. I won't lie. It was a frustrating week. But here we are, getting back to it. Not letting that bother us, but checking the camera. You know, nothing funnier than saying we're not going to let it bother us and then like something happened and then bothered. Okay, so we're going to talk about first what happened last week because part of the video that I originally recorded is gone. So I have to kind of update you on where we are. We played Turkey Box. I'm calling it Turkey Box. It's GB, an Income Babes Thanksgiving Challenge, but I like calling it the Turkey Box. And the most amazing thing I think I've ever seen happened. Um, I got the highest IOU I've ever seen anybody get. Got a $26 IOU for the turkey box last week. So, of course, I had to plan for that. Other than that, it's everything went fairly well, and here we are. I also talked to GB. I sent her a message because I saw somebody else playing this game, and they had these additional games that I did not have, and I wanted them. And she was so kind to send those over to me, so we're gonna get to play those for the first time. Let's see, what do we have? So we have a little bit more than normal to play Turkey Box because I knew I had to fix that IOU situation. $26 right out the gate there. So going to do that. I'm gonna pull these cards out because we've already played them. We're gonna shuffle these up. So there are spicy cards in here. Just like with all her other games, there are some cards that lead us to the bonus games that we might play. There's all kinds of options happening in this stack. We're hoping it'll be nicer to us this week than it was last week. $26 IOU, y'all. Okay, so we have $80. I'm going to count it out just to make sure I have the right amount. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 30, 32, 34, 36, 38, 40, 42, 44, 46, 48, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, and 80. So $80 for turkey box. But guess what we get to do right off the gate is take care of this. So the original card draw, how we ended up in this situation, just because I don't remember what part of the video is gone. We drew this card, this incredibly spicy card. It says pumpkin explosion, triple the next card. Of course we did. Of course we did. So I then drew the next card, and it was this guy, the pumpkin spice latte. And when you know it, $13. Okay, so we took 13 plus 1, which was 14, and we times it times 3. We ended up with $42, and I didn't have enough. So $26 is what is owed, and that's how we ended up in that glorious situation. Spicy, spicy, I'm telling you. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and go 10, 25, 26. And we will be all squared up and ready to get to playing. Okay, shall we now? All right, so keeping in mind that we have 3 sections that are the traditional kind of envelope style, the cards can tell us if we're going to play these bonus games, and we can also choose to play the bonus games ourselves. All right, so I'm going to pull the first card, and it is a simple search and save. We're looking for the maple leaf. I don't see it there or there, and there it is, 13. $13 will be our first icon in section 3. Kind of ended up with weird denominations. 7, 9, 11, and 13. So when you first start doing, oh wait, we didn't add anything for this one. Be spicy. So 13 plus 3 would make this 16. 13, 14, 15, and 16. Hopefully I did that right. 5, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Those twos, man, they're great, but they can throw you for a loop if you're not having an on day. Okay, so $13 going, or no, $16 going into section 3. Let's pull our next card. Another search and save. This is an adorable little Nomi gal, and she's also on the same page, $4, and we're going to choose to save 2 on top of that. $6. 2, 4, and 6. $6 for our Nomi gal, and we will set her aside. Don't worry, before we wrap up, we will go through these and put them in order and condense down if we need to. Okay, Cupcake Therapy, save $4. So this one looks different. I don't think there is an icon for this cupcake. And when that happens, that means we get to pick any of the other icons that are plain envelopes, but we got to add the $4 for it. So, I think we're looking at $5, section 1, and we'll add $4 to make it 9. Sounds like a plan. 2, 4, 6, 8, and hey, look, there's a maple donut. I love a maple donut. Okay, so now we have $9. Put that card over there and put this back in section 1. Next card. Okay, so this one's different. It has an icon for a couple of different things. So I'm going to roll a 6-sided die, and I got a 6, which says skip. That doesn't sound very fun, but hey, I'm going to take its advice. All right, we've got another search and save, and luckily it's right here. Let's see, how are we doing? We got some ones left, so I'm going to go ahead. I would love me a pumpkin spice latte. I'm going to say $8 total. So it's $5 for the icon, $3 additional for that. 2, 4, 6, 7, and 8. So now we're down to just dollar bills, and I'm having flashbacks to the trauma from our $26 IOU last week, so I'm scared. I'm scared to draw another card. I really am. I don't know. We still have a pretty decent amount of ones, so I feel like even if we get kind of a spicy card, it will probably be okay. And yay, we get to go play one of our new games. This is Build a S'more. I am going to happily turn the page back to Build a S'more, which is right here. Okay. Okay, sorry. Had a little moment there where I was just trying to make sure that I am understanding the game and that there aren't any like specific rules. So I'm gonna say that since there aren't any specific rules, that I can just choose to save what I want to save there, and I am going to start off with a $3 s'more that's already made for me. My little boy likes to make s'mores for me when we go camping. So $3 in a Build a S'more. Adorable little game. I will be putting that back in the stack after we get through. Okay. Team Latte, save $3. I have a feeling this could be the latte Thanksgiving cuppa because I don't see a matching icon. Yeah, okay. So if we play Thanksgiving cuppa, we choose a size, small, medium, or large, and we'll add syrup if we want syrup, and I absolutely do want syrup. And if we were to save an additional $3 there, let me make sure I'm not doing something wrong. Nope, I think that sounds good to me. Okay, so I'm going to first count how much money I have so I don't go over. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I can get a large in this one. 7, 8, 9, $3. I can even add syrup. So here's what we're gonna do. All right. So we're gonna save the 3 for the latte card. 2 and 3. We're gonna get a large, so that's 3. And we're gonna get a $5 latte right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And we're gonna add syrup. Boom. Okay. How much was that all together? We first of all need to cross off our latte that we finished. This one aside. We'll put that back in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's a $12 coffee. It better be freaking delicious. It probably is. If it's pumpkin, it is. It is. It's delicious. All right. So with that, we have finished our first week of playing the Thanksgiving or turkey box. I like turkey box. What do you guys think about that? Turkey box. Okay. I need to get a special box for this too. Man, I just need, don't I? I'm going to check here to see if there's anything else that takes us back to the latte game. There's lots of things in here that's going to take us. Oh. Yeah, we're not going to worry about it. All right. We're going to put this back in. We're going to put this back in. We're going to put our cards away. And since this was our first time playing, we're not going to count, I don't think. And I don't think we need to condense, but next time we play, we probably absolutely will. Just because these envelopes will get too thick with all the monies. All right, already it's starting to get a little fat and doesn't want to close. She can do it. She can do it. Okay, till next week, Turkey Box. Thank you for the fun time. What's up next? Spooky Box. Y'all. All right, y'all. So, got another little happening thing that was unfortunate. So, sound was working great. We got done with Turkey Box and we went on to Spooky Box, but I guess my phone was out of storage. So, I just can't win. Spooky Box is now completed. That's the moral of the story. That is what has happened, okay? We spent $40 to finish up the last few things on the games, and we now have $40 in a completed. I have no idea how much is in here total. We have not counted it as we went. We have not condensed it. Some of these envelopes are fairly thick. So we're going to have to decide if we're going to unstuff Spooky Box now. And I think probably as much as I would love to, because I've just been dying to see what this is going to be, I think we're going to make that a different video. In fact, I might do it with my August save to sync allocation, when we count up everything we saved in August, we might also go ahead and count up Spooky Box. So we won't do that today because I have one other category of savings that I want to get to before my phone decides to give us trouble again. All right, so what is that? I have a couple of games that I wanted to start playing. So one of those, you know very well, Shut the Box. We have that one. And this one is new. This one is from Our Beautiful Budgets. So we're going to start with that. Our Beautiful Budgets here. We'll move this out of the way. This was a digital download. I thought I just had to have it. So it comes with this board here, which actually fit in an A5 envelope very nicely, and then these additional cards. Now I did laminate it, and then I had to take it up a notch too. So the cards don't come with this. Obviously, it's a digital download, so it doesn't have the scratch off stickers. But I thought it would make it even more exciting if I couldn't tell what was under the scratcher when I do it. So I have this game. I also have two other games from her shop, Our Beautiful Budgets, that I found that I wanted to get as well. So I printed them off and laminated them. We have Run Turkey Run, which is going to be a dice game that we run through that and do what the spaces say. And then we have Trick or Treat as well. So I have all of these new games that I want to start playing. I'm not sure if we'll get to all of them today just because of the budget, but if we do, I have them there ready to go. And then, of course, we have to play Shut the Box because that's just tradition. So we will get to that. But first, we're going to play this new game here. What should we call this game? Our little ghosty game? All right, I have $50 allocated to play games with today, whatever way we spread that out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, and 50. Okay, so we'll see how this is our first time playing our Ghosty. We don't really know what to expect. We can just kind of see how it goes. Loosey-goosey. We're going to have fun, and that's the point. All right, so here we go. We have our cards here. We're going to get our scratcher, our Halloween scratcher, and we've got our dice here. And it says start anywhere on the board, so why don't we start here with our kitty cat? Let's get our little bird. We will start with the cat. And let me see. Can we see that? Yeah, let's move it in just a little bit. All right. So dice says go 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, okay. So we landed on the broom icon. We're supposed to pick the broom card, which happens to be on top here. And then we're supposed to pick a number to save. But since we don't give a scratcher, I don't have the ability to pick my outcome. I thought would make it just that much more exciting. So we have $8 going in for this turn. All right. 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And that's just a 1. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that's a 2. 1, 2. The crystal ball. Let's see if we can find the card with the crystal ball. There it is. All right, we did the right one last time, so let's do the left one. And that's going to be 4. I like this game. It could keep going and going and going. What do you say we are done with this game once we have scratched all of the numbers off the icons? That seems like a good goal. 3. 1, 2, 3. So our kitty cat, we've gotten all the way around the board. So let's see what this cat has, and we might call that good for this turn. Let's do the middle one. Lucky number 7. All right. Lucky number 7 for our kitty cat, and we got all the way around the board. Let's see here how much we saved for one time around the board. Okay. 5, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. Hey, y'all, that's not too bad. 2, 4, 6, 8, and 10. I'm going to switch this back in here for a 10. So we have nice low numbers to play with. All right, so you have 10, 20, and 22. All right, so let's call it good on that game for today. I'm going to set that aside because I've got to figure out our envelope situation on my games. What about Shut the Box? Since Shut the Box is non-negotiable, let's go ahead and play that. We didn't play it our normal time, which was with the weekly binder, because we're switching this now to be during game day, or our tiny Tuesdays. Back here. All right, so here's how it works. We're going to have 2 dice. We're going to roll those dice and try to shut the boxes. So we have a 4 and a 1. That makes 5. So we're going to go ahead and cross off the 5. So the way we've been playing these rounds has been whatever boxes we are not able to shut, we will, ooh, there's those snake eyes, guys. Take a lesson. That's why we don't cross off the 2 until we absolutely have to. Doesn't happen often, but when it does, we're going to pay $1 for every blue box, which is basically every box that we weren't able to color in. And if we do shut the whole thing, and we do pink across, we're going to be paying 10. So ultimately, that's what we're looking to do, because that's the goal of the game, even though it seems like punishment because we have to save more. So 9, 11, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we can do 7 and 4, or 8 and 3. Let's do 8 and 3. All right, we have 7, 4, and 1 left. Okay, so that's a 4. So now we have 7 and 1 left. Our option is 8, which we did not get. We got a 10. So we were not able to close the box, shut the box, which means we are going to color in these 2 here with blue. And we're going to pay $2 for this round of Shut the Box. All right, off we go to another round. 5. This is how we started last time. Always notice these patterns. I don't know if it's just lucky or we're just noticing it. All right, 4. Probably just noticing it. I'm not particularly lucky when it comes to things like this. All right, 7. So what do you guys think? Games are fun? We should add this in as a weekly tradition. That's going to be 8. We'll do it. Games just take it up a notch. All right, we have another 8. So we just crossed our 8 off. So we have the option of doing 6 and 2. And that's really it. 6 and 2. Oh, this is not looking good for shutting the box. 12, 9, 10, 11, 12. That's correct. So here's where we are. We have a 1. Of course, we're not going to want to roll 2 dice, and we don't have to at this point. We're looking for, are you kidding me? Did we get a 1? We got a 1! We actually shut the box. Y'all, this is the second time on this game board we've done that. I'm telling you, that just never happens to me. But here it is. It's because I said I wasn't lucky. Okay, so since we shut the box, we're going to save $10 for this round. And let's see. If we play another round now, we will only have 2 to finish this out. So let's go ahead and keep going. Hey, we got the luck is in our favor today. That's 6. Lay the dice while they're hot, right? I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about anymore. I'm getting a little bit loopy. $9 for a 9. There's 8. 2 fours makes an 8. So yeah, if we ever get to the point where we can play this like high income or kind of in a different way, what we'll do is we will pay the amount of the numbers added up that are left. But right now we're just going to play low income. Okay, so 6 and 5 is 11. So we have 7 and 4. And 10, 10, 10. Okay, so we only have, we have no ability to make it 10 from the 4 we have left. So that means we're going to owe 4 blue boxes for a total of 4 for this round. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. All right. What do we have left for game day? Not much. Not much. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 10, and 12. $12 left for our game day funds. I'm gonna let this dry a little bit. Put this back where it goes. And we have those 2. Let's see, should we play Run Turkey Run or Trick or Treat? I feel like since we finished Spooky Box, let's play Trick or Treat. We'll see how this goes. We're going to go as long as we can go. We want to try to avoid an IOU. So we'll just have to mark our spot. Let me get a little paper clip to help us do that so that when we come back next time, we'll know where to start. Okay, so we have $12. Let's see. Where are we going to start? I feel like we're starting, and this may be backwards. Nah, we'll start here. On the ghost. 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, it says roll a die. I assume we'll save the amount. Well, that's a 5. Well, that's starting us off right. 2, 4, and 5. Let's see what else happens. 1 is just a 2. And 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 3. 1, 2, and 3. All right, we have $2. Gonna get ourselves into a little bit of trouble here. I really want to go again, but I don't think I'm going to. And something else too that I need to keep in mind is we should cross off the ones we've done. Which were, we did a 5 for the roll a die, we did a 2 for that, and then we did a 3. So those are where we are. So this one's be where we left off. And we'll know that we started there last for the next time. Okay. So for our trick or treat game, 2, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. $10. Hey, that's not a bad start. Not a bad start at all. Okay. Setting that aside, I'm gonna put our shut the box back. I know I'm a little bit of a hot mess today. Not terribly. I know what I'm doing. I know what's up. We put our money in there already, so we have that in there. Let's see how much we have in shut the box so far. 5, 10, 15. That doesn't seem right. Oh, no. We put it in the wrong envelope. Only mildly a mess. Only mildly. I know sort of what I've got going on. All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27, 29, 30, and 31 so far in Shut the Box. With 2 rounds left to go, we'll see what happens next week. All right, the reason why I wanted to get in here is we have our $2, and since we don't like an IOU if we can avoid it, not the end of the world if we have one, but when we can avoid it, I like to do that. So we have $2 here. We're going to use this dice as our catch-all like we have been doing. And we're going to just color in a $2 dice here so we don't end up with a nasty IOU. Now, between now and the next time we play games, I will get some envelopes put together with some adorable little dashboards to hold our new game winnings or savings, if you will. For now, I'm just going to set them aside with a paper clip so that I know what was won in which game. Okay? All right. So, with that, we've done a lot today. We did our Tiny But Mighty for the first time. That was exciting. We did a lot in our turkey box. We finished Spooky Box, so be looking for the unstuffing of the Spooky Box. That'll be coming very soon. And we got to play some fun new games. So I will link our beautiful budgets and any of the other creators I mentioned in the video today. If you liked the video, please give it a like if you wouldn't mind. And if you haven't already, please consider subscribing because we've got lots of more fun videos coming out in the near future. So with that, I will say I hope you have a fantastic rest of your week. And until next time, y'all hang in there. Bye.